Hello, my name's Sally Trudgeon. I'm from Future Tracks.
Hi, and I'm Catherine Ham from Trobe University.
So first of all, I wanted to give you a bit of an overview of what Future Tracks is, because I'm sure you all know what La Trobe University is or who they are. Future Tracks is a philanthropically funded organisation that's trying to get more teachers, early learning teachers, into the sector. And one of the ways we're doing that is looking at the top educators that we have in the sector and giving them opportunities to upgrade their skills to a bachelor qualification through La Trobe University. And if you're watching this video, you're probably one of the people that's been tapped on the shoulder. So what we're going to do today is a bit of a Q&A. So I'm going to ask Catherine some questions that you might have in making the decision whether or not you're up for this. The first question I've got is, why would you go back to study, Catherine? Why would people go back to study?
So I think upskilling your knowledge and engaging in a deeper way of understanding about children is really important. All the research out there says that the higher qualified teachers are, that the more children will benefit. So I think it's also important to engage with perhaps cutting edge ideas and ideas from across the globe. So that's what you'll get when you study at La Trobe University.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about how the study happens, because the educators will be working while they're studying.
So the course that we're offering is the Bachelor of Early Childhood Education online. It is a 4-year degree, but because you will all have your diploma of early childhood education and care or an earlier equivalent, you will get 1.5 years credit. So this means that you will study for a further 2.5 years. That's if you take the full-time stream. If you choose to go part-time, it'll take a bit longer. The subjects are organised and the study periods are organised with full-time workers in mind. So you will undertake 4 study periods in each year, and each study period is 10 weeks. And in that 10-week study period, you'll do 2 subjects. So the workload is probably around 10 hours a week, 10 to 12 hours a week, which includes your reading and your online tasks. There will also be opportunities for you to do some live Zooming with your tutors and also engage in small group learning circles with your peers.
So what I'm understanding is that some of the time you'll be choosing when you're doing that 10 hours or 10 to 12 hours, and other times it'll be allocated time so you can have live feedback.
That's right, yes. Yep. So we understand that most online students come to the work when they can. They balance around their family commitments and perhaps their community commitments as well as their work commitments. So most of the work will be what we call asynchronous, so you will do it in your own time. But yes, there will be some moments for synchronous where we'll have some live classroom time using this Zoom technology.
Yeah. And is there anything else that that potential students can expect? Maybe you can talk a little bit about assignments, and because I know that can be an anxiety for a lot of people.
Yep. So, of course, there are always assignments, so we can see where you're at with your knowledge. But some of those are built in on a weekly basis. So small tasks that actually you would do in your workplace. So it's a way of also integrating perhaps some of the practices that you already have in your workplace with some of the assignment expectations. So some of the subjects, you'll just do little small assignments along the way and perhaps only one larger assignment. Other assignments will perhaps be a little bit larger depending on what it is. But the idea is that all of your learning interconnects with your work. So it's about really making what you're learning practical.
Are there exams?
There are no exams. And the other good thing to note that at this point in time, people that are registering as early childhood teachers, which is what you'll be, do not have to do the literacy and numeracy test. That doesn't happen in early childhood at this time.
That's good to know. So for someone who's looking at coming into this, can you explain a little bit about the supports that are available? I'll go into the Future Track stuff at the end, but there are supports available through La Trobe and through Victorian State Government.
Yes. So I'll start with the study skills to begin with. So every La Trobe student is entitled to engage with a learning advisor or a learning support person. So if you need some help with your assignments. Those things are available. So as an online student, you would do that through Zoom, or if you were located close by to a La Trobe campus, you can come and visit in person. Your lecturers are always available to engage with you. You can ask questions, you can ask for feedback. So there are those study supports there. And then there's also the financial support from the Victorian state government. So once you have applied for university and been accepted, and you have enrolment records, you can then apply for the Victorian state government scholarship.
More on that later. In terms of the future tracks support services, we understand that online study can be really confronting for some people and really hard and isolating. So what future tracks have decided to do for the upskill cohort, which is you, is that we've bought out Catherine's time so that we're able to offer once a month a full day's worth of face-to-face study. So you can talk to Catherine in person. Either at this stage we're looking at Bendigo and Melbourne sessions, but then as we get bigger that will broaden as well. And we're also offering a mentoring program. So one of the key things that we found in early childhood in keeping people engaged in this sector and practicing and encouraging their skills in their teaching practice is to offer them a mentor to help them go through the process of finding their own teaching identity. This is a different mentor to the VIT mentoring component. This is a mentor to help you with your teaching practice. So almost as soon as you start your study, within the first couple of months, you'll be nominated a quality fully trained mentor who is already working as an early childhood teacher in the sector, and you will be paired up with them, both location-wise and sort of priorities-wise, personality-wise, that sort of thing, so that you've got someone to talk to all the way through. Now, that mentor will also have another La Trobe Upskill Future Tracks person, so you'll have a peer to talk to, and you'll also have your mentor as well, and you'll have monthly meetings with that mentor throughout the semester, just so that you can debrief on how you're going with the theory and how you're going with applying that theory.
Great, that sounds great.
That sounds like all our questions. Is there anything else you wanted to?
No, I just like to also say that it's a great opportunity. So remembering that, particularly in the state of Victoria, we need many more early childhood teachers. So there's lots of opportunity out there. So it would be great if you seriously considered this opportunity.
Yeah. Look out for our video on how to apply and enrol at La Trobe coming soon.
Bye for now.
Bye.